Hey Leo, welcome to Tourmaline Tarot. We're going to see what's going on this week for you. Oh, okay. This is happening. So we have Wheel of Fortune, Six of Swords, Three of Swords. People are like, oh no, Three of Swords, it's hard. No, there's something that is getting, you're moving away from it with the Six of Swords. I'd be like, oh, Three of Swords, that kind of sucks, right? No, but that is what you're moving away from. So we'll get into it a little bit to see what is not it. Now remember, we're talking about a week's time frame, so I don't think you can go full Three of Swords within a week time frame. You know, there's just, I feel like sometimes when you're talking about a shorter time frame, like a week, the Three of Swords is more like oh wow, that's not what I thought. Like there's just some kind of clarity that comes to a situation where you're like, I wish that went better, you know. With the Six of Swords, though, there is kind of a more chill, like, you knew it was coming in a way, because with the Wheel of Fortune, it was like things have kind of been wrapping up. Like, you know, when the bouncer's like, you know, you don't got to go home, but you can't stay here. There's that kind of energy, and the universe is like, okay, wrap it up. Wrap it up, Leo. Because what are we wrapping up here? We are wrapping up Queen of Pentacles, High Priestess, Seven of Wands. Have you kind of been like, it's fine, I'm fine, this is fine? Or you've been the one that's been trying to hold it together with that Queen of Pentacles? Because that's kind of like that maternal energy of like, no, we've got this. And the High Priestess is this, and this is where I think you know it. There's something you know that you were like, fine, okay, we'll rework this. And we'll do some readings to see what comes after this. Because with the Seven of Wands, you might have been kind of pushing back on this energy, like, no, we it's fine. We'll make it work. It'll be fine. But the Wheel of Fortune's like, Leo, come on now. Like, what do we need to kind of loosen the grip on here? Six of Swords, get in your boat. And in this, it's the tortoise and the hare theme, you know? So were you kind of like running ahead and like scouting it out, and then the little tortoise is like, burr, 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 and you always were kind of ahead of the pack, you were the leader, and then it's just like, I can't really do this anymore. Six of Swords, Ace of Cups. Yeah, it's like you've been, I hate to say the good one, but you've been the one that was like the voice of reason, but you can only be shouting it for so long, you know? Because universe is like, Leo, like I said, you don't got to go home, but you can't stay here. Five of Swords. So you have the Five of Swords is just this kind of confusion, but it's kind of crystallized to be like, no, this is what we have to do. And the Ace of Cups, I don't really think it's a beginning necessarily. I think this is you trying to put out the baby fires and be like, you know, well, what about this? What about that? Maybe that. But it's like, no, because you have Six of Pentacles. Once again, another card of like being the quote good one, the fixer. Have you been being the fixer, Leo? You're like ready to not be the fixer? Four of Pentacles, holding on to something. Now, what is the Seven of Wands about, and the High Priestess and the Queen? Talk to me about that. Is it something that you really wanted? And it's like, well, this sucks because it's like you didn't get what you wanted. But it actually, let me pull one card on this, because I actually think it's the other way around. By you not calling time on a particular thing, you're blocking this. Because the Seven of Wands here, it's like the deer has his hand up like, no, it's fine. But then right around the corner is this Nine of Cups. So what are you choosing to stay in versus this Nine of Cups that's like right there? Ace of Swords. Yeah, you need to get some clarity. You need to get some truth. You might hear something that kind of like really pushes it, you know, makes it all come together, like puts it in focus where you're like, wow. Actually, sorry, I'm getting greedy. Give me one more on this Ace of Swords. Let's talk about that for a sec. Ace of Pentacles, hi. Something's more fulfilling on the other side of you being the good one, you know, doing the quote right thing. There's more on it. You know, like sometimes you just can't be the fixer anymore. The letter with the children. You're going to get news about something that is a new opportunity. The dog. I'm going to pull one more before I say what I say. The ship and the fire. You want something to change. It's not necessarily that, but I feel like you might be focused on, like I said, the dog is loyalty, friendship, faith, all the kind of qualities you'd want in something or a person. And are you too busy being, you know, worried about that versus what you want? But meanwhile, opportunities knock in. And let's see the dog. What can Leo do here? The medal. I feel like in some way you have to have your worth recognized, your contributions recognized. Because once again, there's the track. There's something that's you're holding down. There's stuff that you're pulling it together. Yeah, but something that you want, it might hurt for a little bit. Going back to that Three of Swords energy. To embrace the new opportunity, you do have to move away from something else. And I feel like that's where you're getting stuck in between. So I feel like you have to examine whether or not you doing, you know, the quote unquote right thing is the right thing for you. You know what I mean? So you kind of have to weigh it out here. Because I'm not getting a lot of other people involved in here. Yeah, because this is like the Hierophant card. The whip can be kind of petty arguments and stuff. There might be disagreements on exactly what the right way forward is. But once you get clarity on this situation, I mean, you have the 2 aces and you are moving into 9 of Cups energy. So on the other side of this, Leo, whatever you need to cut bait on or whatever you need to kind of just take a step back on, there's good stuff waiting for you. All right, Leo, that's what we have, and I'll talk to you later.